Oh, goody.
All right, what is up, everybody? Zombies here again, and today we've got another Mercenaries video. This one is on kind of a mysterious, strange change that might be coming to the mode. So, Charles here, for anyone who doesn't know Charles, really nice guy, a game balance specialist for Hearthstone and specifically Mercenaries as well. Pretty cool. Talked with him in the past a little bit about some interesting things, like the design behind a few characters and whatnot. And the other day, he posted about a uh, change that's going to be coming in the next patch. Didn't let the cat out of the bag, but looking at his wording here, I think it is very possible that we kind of know what this might be about. So I'm just going to read it out here. Pretty excited for one of the changes coming to Mercenaries in the next patch. Not to be too mysterious about it, but it is a change I think nearly 100% of players will love. And we got Deck Tech chiming in too. I think this is such a good change. It's really good for the mode overall. So the two things, the two most notable things about this tweet, and I think a lot of other people have picked up on this, are obviously the word mysterious being thrown in there, alluding to the mysterious stranger, and 100%. So we do know this is not an excess coins thing, so don't get your hopes up for that coming next patch, because it probably isn't. As much as we would all like it, I don't think this is how they would go about announcing that or kind of teasing that. Uh, but anyway, given the wording here, my guess on what this is it's probably going to be a change that makes it so the mysterious stranger shows up 100% of the time in either all nodes or certain nodes, certain bounties. A way I could see them doing this is kind of like the first change they did to um, the bounty coins, even though that change actually wasn't that great. Hopefully, this won't be like that in that respect, but they did make a change where legendary coins were guaranteed in heroic bounties that are level 30. Um, so I could see that being a similar thing where it could be like, hey, Mysterious Stranger is now 100% guaranteed as long as you're in a bounty that's level 30 or a heroic bounty or whatever they want it to be. Hopefully it's just level 30 and not heroic because uh, for anyone who doesn't know, they did make a change to heroic bounties a while ago. And I've seen Old Guardian talk about this where it was kind of paraded as a buff to make it easier to get these legendary coins when the reality was there was also a nerf in terms of the amount of coins you were getting from it. So it was really an unfortunate kind of thing because, and I've talked about it a bit as well, where heroic, in my opinion, is really just not worth doing because even if you're going for those legendary coins, the the slot for those coins, it rolls lower numbers a lot of the time, so it still takes forever. So hopefully, uh, they can have learned from that and do a change that is just purely a benefit instead of one that is, uh, a pro and a con. Because we need more, purely positive changes. And I know, speaking for myself and others members of the community, mysterious strangers showing up all the time would be a great change because it can be incredibly frustrating when you're going out of your way to farm strangers, especially after a new release, and sometimes you just have bad luck. On average, I think the stranger rate is usually about a 50-50, but sometimes it doesn't feel that way because you can go 5 runs, you can go maybe even 10 runs without getting one, and then it's just like, all right, I feel like I'm wasting my time here because if you're dedicated stranger farming, you're really not getting much else out of that other than if you get lucky with your random coins when you retire. So this would be a big change because strangers are the way we farm up most of our coins in the kind of initial few days after a merc comes out, as it is by far the fastest way to get them ready for PvP. Obviously, you don't get enough to fully max them alone from that, but it does go a pretty long way in terms of getting all their skills and abilities and stuff leveled up, and lets you focus on one item. So, they have talked about in the past that they didn't really intend for the Stranger to be the main method at which people progress. So I think it's possible eventually we'll see an overhaul of that system to make just give us a way to have progression that feels a bit more meaningful and feels like you don't just have to do the Stranger. But I think that's something that would come in a larger overhaul of the mode rather than just a nice feature added in the next patch. Speaking of the next patch, though, just to get an idea of when we can expect that, putting on my guessing hat here, I think it's going to be coming either tomorrow or Thursday this week. For anyone not following up with all the Hearthstone news, tomorrow is a pretty big day. We're going to be getting the rest of the cards from the new set revealed. We're going to be getting the core set revealed. And I imagine they're going to do the little kind of roadmap thing that they always do for the new Hearthstone year. We do know at least one change is coming to Mercenaries because of this tweet. And honestly, I do expect more Mercenaries to come. I think they're going to do it like last time with the Battle Pass, where we're going to get a drop, and then one of those Mercenaries from the drop is going to be locked into the Tavern Pass for when the expansion drops next week. They have precedence in doing this with Vanessa, so it would not surprise me if they did it again. And yeah, so curious what everyone thinks about this, what you think the change could be. Personally, due to the wording, I think it has to be Stranger related, but it's possible it could be something else. But like I said at the beginning, it's very, very unlikely to be excess coins, and Charles actually covers that. Someone asks about it, and what he says, and he's probably right about this, is an excess coin fix that satisfies 100% of people probably isn't possible, and that's pretty true. No matter what they end up doing to fix it, I guarantee you not everyone's going to be satisfied. So just know it's not that. It's probably something Stranger related. Curious to what it's going to be, though. If it's going to be something simple, kind of like I think and suggested, or if it's going to be something a little more elaborate or complex, or, maybe a whole new thing to get around Strangers being the primary farming method. Who knows? We will have to wait and find out, but hopefully I'm expecting patch notes tomorrow. Whether we get the patch tomorrow or if we get it Thursday, I imagine we're going to be getting the patch notes tomorrow at least, even if the patch doesn't come tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that, and I'll be posting any new news we get following all the announcements and all that good stuff. So stay tuned, but that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, do remember to like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.